Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Chicago Reacts. My name is Kelsey. I am a voice actor and digital artist in Chicago.
And I'm Electra. I'm also an actress in Chicago.
And today, oh boy, we will be reacting to internet historians' retelling of the legendary piece of Harry Potter fan fiction from the mid-2000s, My Immortal.
Hell yeah.
Now, if you are an internet person, you may know what this is. I know what this is. I have read, not the whole thing, but I've read a good amount of it. I'm not going to say anything that will spoil it for you.
Thank you.
It's a wild time. And we have got a little drinking game to play along with it. Ooh. So here are our rules. So we drink when there's a bad pun. Mm-hmm. When the narrative stops to describe the clothing and makeup, and then you drink twice if it's a boy's makeup. A boy.
Gender.
A boy.
Crazy.
You drink every time a band is mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
You drink every time preps or Hillary Duff are insulted.
I'm so excited.
You drink when Ebony, you'll find out who that is, gives someone the middle finger.
Scandal.
You drink when anyone slits their wrists or cries tears of blood. You drink with dramatic pauses. You drink when Ebony has sex. You drink when Ebony comments on how hot someone is. And if you're familiar with this, you know we are going to be trying to pace ourselves. There were rules that I took out of this.
Oh,
So,
God. This is handicaps.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So be sure to like and subscribe for content just like this. Let's take a ride.
Just for context, I've heard of Harry Potter. I know that man.
That one with the scar in his head, right?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
I know he has some friends. I know magic is involved. But so I'm really using this as my basis to learn what Harry Potter is.
Well, you've never read Harry Potter?
I know about it. I must have read it when I was young.
Electra. I don't know if this is a good basis for Harry Potter.
I know
knowledge.
Daniel Radcliffe's 5'4", and that's the extent. I know.
That is true.
In 2006, the world's greatest piece of fan fiction was written. Consider this the feature-length adaptation. Part 1 of 2, Part 2 coming soon. Featuring Sorrow TV. So tune off the lights. Get comfy. It's story time. I am.
Oh, I'm so
Hi, my
ready.
name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Oh, hey.
And I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. I'm a
Clothing and
vampire,
makeup?
but my teeth are straight and white. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm a goth, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes
Does
from
this
them.
count again?
A lot of preps stare at me.
Let's just
I put
go.
up my middle finger at them.
Oh, no, that's
Hey,
two more.
Ebony! I shouted.
I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's
My
up,
goodness.
Draco? I asked.
I like that she's
Nothing,
T-posing.
I said shyly.
But then, I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. Chapter 2, Author's Note. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 again for helping me with the By the way, Prep stopped flaming my story.
Appreciate the
okay?
fans.
Oh, preps.
The next day,
And
I woke up
insulted
in my bed.
again.
Hate
I
them.
opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant My Chemical Romance t-shirt, which I use for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears
4.
and put my hair in a kind of messy
Kind
bun.
of messy bun.
My friend Willow,
It's a sandwich.
no, Raven, this is you, woke up and then grinned at me.
This is
She
you.
put on her Marilyn Manson
More.
t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner.
You've got
Oh,
to.
MFG! I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday.
This is real,
I
by
said
the way.
excitedly.
This is not a parody.
Yeah. So
Maybe.
OMFG. Oh, amazing.
Do you like Draco? I asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall.
No, I so f***ing don't, I shouted.
Shouted in the Great Hall.
I screamed.
Just then, Draco walked up.
Embarrassing.
I said.
I
Hi,
said.
I replied flirtily.
Guess what? I said.
What? I asked.
Well, Good Charlotte.
Good
are
Charlotte.
having a concert in Hogsmeade. I told her.
Wonder what the
Oh
booking
my
rates are in Wizard
God,
World.
I screamed. I love Good Charlotte. They are my favorite band besides My Chemical Romance.
I'm
Well,
gonna die.
do you want to
Rip
go with
to me.
I asked.
I gasped. Chapter 3. Stop flaming the story, preps, okay?
Stop flaming the
Otherwise,
story.
thanks to the Gothics people for the good reviews.
Quit the
Fangs
flim
again,
flam.
Raven.
Fangs
On the
again,
night of the
Raven.
concert, I put on my black lace-up boots and high heels. Underneath, there were ripped red fishnet. Then I put on this black mini dress.
I'm
with all
drinking
this
like
corset
1
stuff.
milliliter
I put on
of
matching fishnets
drink at a
on my
time.
arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little
Not
bit
Goku,
sweaty
please.
Yes,
on
Goku.
One of my wrists.
Oh my God!
As you do. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some Good Charlotte. I painted my
no.
nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black
Me
lipstick.
in middle school.
I didn't
Oh,
put
yeah.
on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready.
I
to
can't
go
tell if
home.
this is something I would have
I went
liked as a
outside.
young person.
Draco was
Unironically?
waving at me.
Or yeah, like would I be
Flying
like, because I was a secret wanting to be emo. Would I
He was
secretly have been
wearing
like,
a
oh,
Plan t-shirt.
Who
They would
knows?
play at the
So-
show.
Oh, we have to drink twice.
Heavy
You're
black
talking about
skater
Draco's
pants,
outfit.
Black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note.
little.
A lot for cool boys were it okay.
Yeah.
What? Hi, Draco.
Why?
I
Makeup
said
has
in
no
a depressed
gender.
voice.
Malfoy can wear
Hi,
eyeliner.
Ebony, I said back. We walked into my flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666.
Shut up.
oh
The
yeah.
place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson.
Oh no.
We both smoked cigarettes and drugs.
Not the furry in there
When
smoking.
we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte.
It
Romantic.
was so fucking hot, I said to
Oh,
Draco,
The
talking about
SpongeBob
Draco- Yeah, I
drama?
can't with that.
filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music.
T-pose.
Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said.
Oh,
I asked sensitively as I put my arm around her, all protective.
yeah, all protective. Protect. You gotta protect your GF from Good Charlotte that you're there to see. You don't know what Good Charlotte is up to.
Really? I said.
Don't let Good Charlotte steal Goku from you.
I mean, but also hall pass. If it's Good Charlotte.
I love.
I'm
knowing
just
that-
saying, if it's that's like a whole, like, clearly it's a celebrity. You've been like looking. I would be more open, but that's not a conversation you have in the audience of Good Charlotte. You have that like before.
Yeah. You gotta lay ground
To like
rules.
timing.
Also,
sort of is.
I'm just loving Goku and fishnets. That's a fun.
Is it awakening
concept.
anything for you?
No, I just appreciate it. It's very nice. Gender norms, what are they?
Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary f***ing Duff.
Hillary Duff,
I
got a drink.
f***ing hate that little bitch.
Is that
I
like
said
a real
disgustedly.
thing? Did
Yeah, they
Her
dated for a while.
Ugly blonde face.
I'm learning so
Really
much
dates
today.
this fan
The
fiction.
night went on really well, and I had a great
I
time.
want this in a time
So
capsule.
did Draco. After the concert,
It is
we drank
YouTube.
some beer and asked
Drink
Benji
some
and Joel
beer.
for their autographs and photos with them.
Cute.
We got Good Charlotte concert tea.
They're so excited. They're jumping
Draco
up
and I
and down.
crawled back into the Mercedes Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead,
Bad
he drove the car
boy.
into the Forbidden Forest.
It's a rainforest.
Chapter 4.
Wow.
I said
What do you do? A
stop
guy takes you to
flaming,
make
okay?
out in the Forbidden
Ebony's
Forest.
name is Inobi, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay?
It's a fascinating artistic choice to type that way when only in your author's notes.
Only in the author's notes.
Like, is it like just like funny? Is it like you being relatable? Like, like what's the angle?
She's gothic. She's gothic. Yeah, and
So
I
gothic.
love her being so angry about anyone even suggesting that Ebony is a Mary Sue. Or
Yeah.
that Draco is acting out of character. They're like, I signed up for Harry Potter fan fiction and Draco is not acting like Draco. Disappointing.
Draco, I shouted. What the do you think you're doing?
Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car.
In the air? He
and
walked out of
walked
it?
out of it. I walked out
See
of
ya.
it too, curiously.
Curious.
Yeah, curious as to why he did
What
that.
the fucking hell?
So
I asked
angry.
angrily.
Ebony? He asked.
What? I snapped.
Draco leaned in extra close.
His gothic red
and I looked
eyes.
into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts.
Thank you so much for the clarification.
So much
Oh, and he's a
depressing
weeb.
sorrow
Great.
and
Love
evilness.
that about
And then
Draco.
suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore.
I too am a
And then-
Naruto fan.
Suddenly, Draco kissed me
Just as
passionately.
Just as I Draco
climbed
kissed
on
me.
top of me, and we stood keenly against a tree.
He climbed me like a fucking
Like a tree.
koala,
His
dude.
clothes. I even took
Took
off my bra.
took of my
Then
bra.
he put his thingy into my you-know-what,
how
and
it's
we
written.
did it for the first time.
All right, well that's a
Dear
drink.
God.
Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm.
To receive
I
one.
Oh.
Kiss everywhere and
I
my
love them
belly
spinning!
Yeah.
And then
What the hell you doing?
If my
Mom?
children ask me
It was
like where babies
Dumbledore.
come from, I'm just showing them this.
Rotating.
Chapter
Yeah.
five.
Yeah, I'll be like, there it is, kids.
stop flaming. If you flame,
Stop.
it
If
you
means
flam,
you are a prep or a poser.
or posser.
The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews.
No.
Withholding content until you get 5 good reviews.
Make it happen. What a
you
call
want
to
more
action.
content?
Can you imagine if you stopped right now? You're like, I want 5 more good reviews, please.
Oh yeah, I'm done doing everything until
Yeah,
I
you
get
want me to
5
react?
Compliments.
You gotta do the song and dance. Give me the praise, please.
I can't believe this.
Ooh.
Dumbledore made, and Draco and I followed.
Is he wearing
He
a
kept
Make
shouting
America
us
Great Again hat?
angrily.
'Cause
I
that'd
would be upset. Don't
awful.
defame him.
Fools! I shouted.
Ludicrous.
I started to cry.
Spelled like the
tears of
rapper.
blood down
Yeah, I
my
love
pallid
him.
Face.
All right, tears of
Draco
blood.
comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry.
The eyebrows.
Oh, that's
We're
very
having
angry.
Sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest. He yelled in a furious voice.
No, not a
Why
donut.
did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall.
How dare you? Demanded
How dare
Professor
you?
Snape.
Question mark.
And then Draco shrieked, "Because I love her!"
Everyone
Oh.
was
So
quiet.
good.
drama.
Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall
Why not?
still
Never
looked
mind.
mad, but Professor Snape said,
Fine. Very well.
Love saved the
You
day.
may go up to your room.
I love hearing people's
Draco and I went upstairs
Snape
while
impressions.
the teachers glared at
They're
us.
always like, "Ew," like a very like
Draco
emo
asked
Squidward.
gingerly.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I guess I lied.
I
went to
lied.
the girls'
She's
dorm,
not okay.
Brushed my teeth and my hair, and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress.
Is that what
with
she's
red legs
sleeping
all
in?
around it that had
Sounds
black high
comfy.
heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom. He had started to sing "I Just Want to Live" by Good Charlotte.
Okay, good
I
Charlotte.
was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went
These
back
giant
to his
rope
room.
ties.
Chapter 6.
Beautiful outfit.
Shut up, preps, okay? P.S. I won't update until you give me good reviews.
Okay,
The
but you
next day
still
I
are
woke up in my
updating.
coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was ripped
Okay,
all
well.
around the edges, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my hair. I
What a look.
spray-painted my hair with purple.
Spray
In the
painted.
Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood
Shut
instead of
up.
meat.
What is there? Was there a brand
glass of red
endorsement?
blood.
You know, like
I would love
Suddenly,
paid
that.
for this
bumped
fanfic.
into- All the blood spilled all over my top.
Skyrim
no.
looking.
Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up.
It's Harry
I was
Potter?
looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair and red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that it was going down his face, and he was wearing.
Oh
black
wait, it's a
lipstick.
boy's makeup. We
He
gotta
didn't have
drink
glasses
twice.
anymore, and now he was wearing red.
I love that we don't know yet that this is Harry Potter. But it just says he didn't have glasses anymore, as if we were supposed to know that he did at some point.
Also, low key, if you want to know, meet me when I was like 14, I swear this is what I looked like. Like this exact image.
You had a lightning. Did Voldemort try to kill you when you were a baby?
Baby, don't worry about it. We can talk about that later.
The
Just
hidden
like
lore.
Draco, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a
Oh.
manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked
Top
exactly
hat.
like
Well,
Joel
hello.
Madden. He was so sexy
course.
that my body went all hot.
Okay,
when
well, let's
I
talk
saw
about
him.
how hot he
Kind
is.
of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
You sicko, how
so
dare you even
sorry.
think that?
I said in a shy voice.
Why is
That's
Hagrid
all
there?
right. What's
He's
your
chilling.
name? I questioned.
My
He's
name's
looking
Harry
very
Potter,
endearingly. He's like,
Although most people call me
Harry.
vampire these days.
he's so in love.
He goes by vampire.
Why? I exclaimed.
Because I love the taste of human blood. I giggled.
Well, I am
Very
a
good.
vampire, I confessed.
Really? I whimpered.
Yeah. I
Why
roared.
whimper?
I don't know.
We sat
I
down for a
roared.
while. Yeah! Came up behind me.
This is how this is how that conversation went.
Really?
And then they sat down together and had a lovely meal, except
In silence.
in silence. But there's Draco.
Told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Chapter 7.
Bye.
Bring me to life.
Evanescence song
Author's
reference.
note. Well, okay, guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 God
She got her
reviews.
5 God
And by the
reviews.
way, I won't
God
write
tier.
next chapter till I get 10 good Vons.
What's a Von?
Stop
Like the
blaming
supermarket
God on
Vons?
report you.
Yeah, that's-
Ebony
it's
isn't
very
Mary
specific.
Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. She
Satan
has
it's.
problems and she's depressed for God's sake. Draco and I held
Could a
our
depressed
pale
person
white
make
hands
this?
with black nail polish and went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails in
Sings.
red nail polish. Author's note.
Oh, wow,
See,
outfit.
does that sound like a Meru Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. I guess
She's attacking her readers, not even in the author's notes at this point.
Oh yeah.
he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went to his room and I locked.
No, girls.
Allowed.
We started Frenching passively. Then we
Passively,
took off each other's
not
clothes.
passionately.
Sure.
He felt me up before
Why
I
not?
took off my top.
Oh, well, she's having
Then
sex
I took
again.
off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked. Then he put his boy's thingy in mine, and we
In my
had
boy
sex.
thingy?
Yeah.
Like what?
Is
In
that
mine?
stupid? Oh, Draco, I shouted while getting an orgasm
Draco,
when all of a sudden
Draco.
I saw a tattoo.
Mamma mia.
And I had never seen
Vampire tattoo.
It was a black heart with an arrow through it.
Just in case
On
he
it, in
forgets.
bloody goth writing were the words Vampire. I was so angry.
He
"You
loves
bastard,"
Harry.
I shouted angrily, jumping out of bed.
You
No,
bastard.
no, but you don't understand.
I knew too much.
Draco pleaded. But she knew too much.
She knew
No,
too
you
much.
f***ing idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway.
Yikes.
Remember
I
when
put
that
on
was
my
just like a
clothes all
punchline
humbly
Yep.
and
for like
In
so long?
2006?
Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a
Did
really
not-
big you-know-what.
does not
but I was
time
too
well.
It's a
Wow.
money
scared.
sign.
I stomped out.
'Cause he'd be
and did so
demonetized.
until I was in the vampire's classroom, where he was having
I
a
know
lesson
things.
with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you mother.
I love it as a name. Sorry.
I know.
First name vampire.
Author's note.
Cliffhanger.
Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep.
Flassing?
Like flossing? What does that mean?
What?
Floss.
Flassing mean?
Flassing.
Well, preps, stop flassing.
I did not
this is for
heed
you.
your advice. I gulped a little bit more. I'm so sorry. I'm not a professional. I'm so sorry. We're all here. We're vibing. We're having a great time. Kelsey's a professional, and I just want to be her one of these days. That would be my
I'm
dream.
scared for you.
It's okay. We're halfway through.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna be very supportive.
Gonna drink some air over there.
I'm gonna think about my life choices every time instead of taking a drink.
I think that's good.
Very great.
Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back.
That's embarrassing.
Ebony, it's not what you think.
Screamed sadly.
Oh.
Sadly.
My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me, understanding.
Bloody.
Be
Long,
bloody.
Waist-length gothic black hair.
Okay, well, we're
and
describing
opened
her.
crimson
Hottie.
eyes like blood that She was wearing contact lenses on.
Cool.
She had pale
Yeah.
white skin. that
I
she was
love
wearing white
emphasizing
makeup.
that these are not natural.
Hermione was
No.
kidnapped when she
Don't
was
you
born.
worry.
What?
She was not.
What? Hermione, describing your friend, and suddenly Hermione was kidnapped when she was born.
Parents are vampires.
Update,
One
drama.
Of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she's
Bloody
very
Mary is
haunted and
Hermione?
depressed. It also turns out her
Oh.
real last name is Smith.
Why would you change? If everybody else is named Bloody Mary and Ebony Dementia Raven Way?
What kind of
Why Smith?
like witness protection system?
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's exactly what it is.
Oh my goodness. That's right. And I'll be so good this time. I won't. I think part of it was I was thirsty. I was just like, oh, this is a cold drink.
That's a dangerous cold sip.
I'm a dangerous gal. Chicago.
Hermione Smith.
Be
I
like
can't
that.
believe this. Why Smith? Anyway,
Thank
And
you.
not Granger. Since she had converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin
update.
now.
More juice.
Not Gryffindor.
She's
What
in
is
Slytherin,
it
not
that you
Gryffindor now.
desire, you ridiculous
Because her last name
idiot?
is Smith.
Snape
Yeah.
demeaned angrily. In
He
his
demeaned
cold voice,
angrily.
But I ignored
She used
him.
the
Vampire, I can't
thesaurus
believe
for
you
that.
cheated on me with Draco. I shouted at him.
Draco.
Is it-
I don't know why Ebony was so mad.
Why does it look like he has
I
water
went out
rings
with
on?
Vampire.
He needs them.
I'm bi, and so is Ebony, for a while. But then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany.
Who's Brittany?
A stupid, preppy.
A stupid preppy
We're just good
fucker.
friends now. He'd gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic.
The
Haha,
spotlight.
Like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore. said
Always
Vampire.
screaming.
Always.
Yeah, f***ing right.
Also, Love Draco
Boston
coming out as bi in time for Pride Month.
Also naked in a classroom with his teacher?
To Draco.
We don't
Little
love
less
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To bust into tears.
I lost my virility to Draco.
Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I just
Flaming.
read all the books.
The books?
This
Oh, the
is
books.
from the movie, okay? So
Never
it's
flapping,
not
flaming.
my
Yeah.
fault if Dumbledore swears.
He didn't swear that time, I think.
said he had a headache.
Besoids.
And the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance.
I was
Cheers
so
to you
mad
all.
and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating.
So mad
on
and
me.
sad.
I began to
Smad.
cry against the tree where I did it with Draco.
Aw.
Then all of a sudden,
The scene of the crime.
An horrible man with red eyes and
Not
no
an
nose,
horrible
everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't
Upside
have a
down,
nose,
oh no.
Basically like Voldemort in the movie. And
Oh,
he was
funny
wearing all
eyes and
black, but it
nose.
was obvious he wasn't Gothic.
Ultimate
Was it?
disguise.
Voldemort.
He's obviously not
No,
goth.
I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, "Imperial!" And
All
I
right.
couldn't run away.
Hate it.
Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off
Isn't that
his
the name of
broom
a cat?
and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped.
Why are you just...
Ebony! I yelled.
Thou.
You Vampire Potter!
What kind
I
of
thought
Shakespeare in the
about
park?
And
Yeah.
his 6-hour eyes.
His sexa
His
eyes.
black hair.
I'm
And how his face looked
going
just
into
like Joel
orbit
Madden.
after
I
this
remember
video.
that Draco
Joel
had
Madden.
said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out
Literal.
with Vampire before I
holding
went
hands.
out with him?
What's he
And they
holding?
broke
A
up?
wand.
No, Voldemort. I
As you
shouted
do.
Back. Voldemort gave me a gun.
What?
I begged.
Thou must! I
Why is he saying
Thou
thou?
does not, then I shall kill thy beloved
Thy.
Draco.
It's quite an
How
artistic
did you
choice.
know?
Yeah.
I asked in a surprised way.
Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face. I hath telekinesis. He answered
Stop with that
cruelly.
word. Early 2000s.
And
Yeah.
if you doth not kill a vampire, then thou know what will
She
happen
really
to
thought
Draco.
that she knew how to
He
use this type of
shouted.
language.
Then he flew away.
It was a bold
angrily
choice.
on
I
his
commend her.
broomstick.
She needed the
so
5
scared and
good
mad I
reviews to
didn't know
fuel
what to do.
her for
Oh,
that
yeah.
dialogue.
Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi.
Hi. he said back, but his face was all
Don't go
sad.
back to him.
Oh, his
He was
makeup.
wearing white
Trash.
2 drinks.
foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way.
Are you okay? I asked.
That's a
No,
good, like, just
the
encompassing quote from
I'm
this
sorry
whole
I got
thing.
all
Are
mad
you
at
okay?
But I thought you cheated on me.
What's going on?
Expelled.
That's
expelled?
okay, he said, all
Thesaurus was
depressed,
definitely
and we went back
involved in
into
writing
Hogwarts together making out.
Chapter 10.
I like the
Awful.
visual of them walking and making
Stop
out.
it, you gay Fs. If you do not like my story, then f- off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary
Bloody.
is a flirt owl and she a vampire are evil, that's why they moved houses, okay?
Okay. I was really scared about Voldemort all day.
Me too.
I was even upset
Voldemort.
went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666.
Where are the
Draco and
tickets?
Vampire
I would see
When
this
are they
band.
performing?
Any.
And we wrote
What's their
songs
SoundCloud?
Oh
instead.
my! I feel like they would be
Draco
like the
probably
Hex
slitting
Girls,
his
kind
wrists.
of, but like
Yes.
He wouldn't die because he was
comedy a little
vampire,
bit.
too, and the only
Oh,
way you
slitting
can
his
kill
wrists.
vampires with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
Not
I
the
put on a
Toshiba
black leather
portable
shirt that
DVD
showed
player.
off my
Yeah,
boobs
right.
Oh,
and tiny
boy.
matching miniskirt that said "Simple Plan" on the butt.
Amazing.
You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
She just likes to
We were
dress like
singing
that.
cover of
Be a
Ice
support
slut.
her.
and at the
Also,
end of the song,
like,
I
why not?
suddenly bust into tears.
She busts into
Ebony,
tears.
are you okay?
Oh no.
Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice.
What the fuck
Concerted.
do you think? I asked.
She's
angrily.
trying to help.
Hey, yeah.
Well, Voldemort came.
We
and
like
the
Baludi.
bastard told me to f***ing kill Harry.
I thought his name was
but
Vampire.
I don't want to kill him. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
don't
really
fucking-
nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind.
Why
the
was
wall.
he back there?
Why didn't you fucking tell me? I shouted. How could you f***ing poser muggle bitch. See?
Poser
Is that out
muggle
of character?
bitch.
She's so mad at
I
people
stopped.
saying it's out of
Ooh.
character.
Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran
All
out crying.
sensitive.
Everyone's
We practiced
sobbing.
For one more hour.
Oh,
Then
right back to
suddenly
business.
Dumbledore walked
Yeah,
in there
you're like,
angrily.
gotta
His
keep
eyes
focused.
Were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache.
Ooh.
I like that she said the thing about Dumbledore only swearing because he had a headache. And then
Yeah,
conveniently,
yeah.
he has a headache.
Continuity.
Let Dumbledore swear without having a headache.
Come on.
Let him swear.
Yeah.
He's allowed. He's older than all these people.
What have you done? He started to cry wisely.
He cried wisely.
See, that's basically
What does that
not
mean?
swearing,
I would
and
love to
this
see
time
it.
He was really upset, and you will see why.
Okay.
Ebony
tell me.
Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting
No!
Chapter 11. Author's note. I
Thank
said
you.
stop flaming you preps.
Preps.
See if this chapter are stupid 11111.
Stupid.
I delves
preps.
with really serious issues. See for yourself if it's stupid.
Stupid.
RW fangs to my friend Raven for flipping me.
Thank you, Raven.
Thank you,
No, I
Raven.
screamed. I was horrified. She
Hooray.
tried to comfort me, but I told her to f*** off.
Why?
She
She's
finally
you
stopped
hate Bloody
Dumbledore
Mary.
chased
No.
after me, shouting. But he
Not
had
very
to
girl
stop
boss
when
of
I
you.
went to my room.
No, she's
He
trying to
would let
help.
her
No boys
that way
allowed.
if he went in.
I would have had that
Anyway,
sticker growing
I
up for
started crying
sure.
tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists.
'Kay.
They got all
Both
over
of
my
them,
clothes,
no.
So I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. While I went
Oh,
to put
Linkin
on
Park.
Linkin Park at full volume, I grabbed a steak and almost stuck it into my heart.
A steak.
Mid-suicide. I was so
Not
fucking
S-T-A-K-E.
depressed. I
'Cause
got out
vampire.
of the bathtub.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
way.
they spelled it like a
Oh,
steak.
like a prime rib steak.
Stab myself with a freaking sirloin.
Put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it.
Sexy.
I
Sandly?
put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the end and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't.
6.
Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap
Me.
was spying.
Not Snap.
Love.
He was taking a videotape of me.
No.
And
Pokemon
Lupin
Snap.
was masticating to it.
He was chewing to it.
Masticating is chewing, by the way.
Yep, that's yep.
and they were sitting on their broomsticks. Ooh, you fucking pervs. Stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting a black towel on with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly,
Why?
Why is Vampire here?
Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin.
Why is he killing teachers?
Because they're
I took
Putting
perverts.
boom.
and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming, and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore. Ebony.
We
it has been
love
revealed that
Dumbledore.
someone has- No.
This
He
poor
shouted,
man.
looking at Snape and Lupin, and then waved
he has a
his
headache.
wand.
He wants to
And
swear, but he's not
suddenly-
allowed.
Hagrid ran outside on his broom. And
Awful.
Yes, the PS1 Hagrid.
You know Hagrid.
Oh, yeah.
You're just a little hog.
We know he has horns.
Why is he a student?
Why does he have horns? He looks like a Homestuck character. It's awful.
Someone's troll Sona. I'm stuck.
I may be a Hogwarts student, Margaret paused angrily. But I am also a Satanist.
Oh, that's why he has horns.
Big deal.
Snap
So's
said
everyone in
a
this
crisp
story.
voice As blood dripped from his hand
Crisp
where
voice?
Dumbledore's wand had shot him. What?
Okay.
What?
There's so much going on.
Yeah, dude.
I'm beyond lost at this point. There must be other
Oh.
factors.
You don't have any, I yelled
Any
in
what?
madly.
I love yelling in T-pose.
Lupin held up
Yeah.
the camera triumphantly.
The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there.
How are you
I felt
alive?
faint.
You've been shot
More
multiple
than I normally
times.
do. Like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
Why are
I
you
hate
doing
that.
this?
You know.
Lupin said
Like how that
Re-
feels.
relatable. Dramatic pause.
Hargid said as he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the...
Then swooped he in. I love. You know, they're really keeping like the Shakespearean language like weirdly consistent through this.
Swooped he in.
I can't wait
Here
to
he is,
produce.
Hargid the Hogwarts Satanist student.
Would you act in this play? Like if I
Yes.
produce the stage version of
Yes,
this?
gladly.
tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent.
Oh, does he count as? I'm counting him as a band.
Yeah, why not?
Snap asked in a little afraid voice because he was afraid it meant he was
An
connected
artist.
with Satan. Because I love her.
Hagrid also loves her.
Author's note.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Stop
He's a student.
R-ing, okay? Hargid is a
F-ing
pedo to a
around.
lot of people in American schools. Are like that.
Isn't he
I
a
wanted
student?
to address the issue.
American with a
How
K
do
is
you know
a lot for me to take
Yeah.
in.
I am Kristen plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony.
Why do you say that?
Spoilers, stop!
Cedric?
I was about
Cedric's
to say
not
Kristen.
been there.
With a silver knife.
Spoilers
Draco
to your own
if anything
fanfic.
happened to him. No! I
Hagrid.
thought it was Hagrid, but it was vampire.
Yeah, classic mistake.
No,
Didn't he not have a scar anymore?
And then his eyes rolled up.
Yeah.
You could only see his red whites. I stopped.
Ew.
His
How
red
did
whites?
You know?
My red light.
saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
No! I ran up.
Me
closer.
too.
I thought you didn't have a scar
Me
anymore.
too.
I shouted.
Elaborate.
do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation.
No, this guy clearly has black
that.
hair with blue highlights.
Anyway, my scar
That's
hurt
depicted.
and turned back
Ron
into the
Diabolo.
lightning bolt.
Not Diabolo.
Save me.
Then I had a vision of what was happening.
Oh,
to
she's
Draco.
psychic.
Voldemort
Cool.
has
Nice.
him bonded.
If you could
back.
see into the
Anyway, I was
future,
in the school nurse's office now.
you
recovering
might
from
see
my split wrist.
fanfics.
Snap and Lupin and Harry was there
That's
too.
awful.
They were going to St. Mango's
Oh, I love Saint Mango.
after they recovered because there were pedophiles and you can't have those pervs teaching in a school with lots
You
of
can't.
hot girls.
No thanks.
I'm so confused.
Dumbledore
Don't
asked
call the
them
girls
to
hot
visit
after the
the
pedophile joke.
city
No.
of Edinburgh.
I don't trust
They
this
took off
narrator.
naked.
He had constipated the
I
video
put up my
camera.
middle finger at them.
Oh, middle
anyway,
finger.
Hagrid came into the hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses.
What a good guy.
Anobi, I need to tell
Anobi!
you something.
You're my
I
one
said
hope,
in a
Anobi.
serious voice, giving her the roses.
Fuck off, I told him.
character
You know I hate
loves
colour pink
to
anyway, and
just
I
say fuck
don't like
off.
Yeah,
fucked up prep
she
like
hates
you.
everyone.
I snapped.
Oh, preps?
Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic.
No, Inobi. Hardgrid says, those are not roses.
What, are they goths too, you poser prep?
I love
asked
goth
as I was
flowers.
angry that he had bought me pink roses.
Yeah.
I saved your life, I yelled angrily.
No, you did.
Wait, so are they roses or are they not?
Well, I'm hoping we're gonna circle back.
Okay, yeah.
I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton P video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snape and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? Whatever, I yelled angrily.
Wait, that's a big
He
deal.
pointed
Thank you
his
for
wand
saving
at
me
the
from
pink
this.
roses.
These are roses. He
That's
suddenly looked at them
that's
with an
porn.
evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say.
That's not a spell. That's a My Chemical Romance song, I corrected him wisely.
Cheers.
I know. I was just warming up my vocal cordes. Then he screamed, Petulus Marengo mi cremil chil romacio.
For all you cool gothic My Chemical Romance fans out
Thank
there.
you.
we're not
that
gonna learn what
is
those
a
flowers
tribute.
are for.
Especially
That's
for
very
Raven.
upsetting
I love
to
you,
me.
girl. In my opinion, natto okeo.
And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air.
Whoa.
And it was
Maybe
black.
we'll learn.
And I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. What the fuck is Draco?
Hairgrid rolled his eyes. I looked into
Hairgrid.
the balls of flame, but I could see nothing.
You see, Enabi, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame, to see what is in the flames. You reviewers flames, get it? You
Yeah,
must
sure-
find
sure did.
yourself first.
I don't get
okay?
it.
No, I have
I
found
don't
myself,
understand.
okay, you mean old man? Hagrid yelled.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore looked shocked.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something bad.
I bet it's a character trait that he
Hagrid
just has headaches a
stormed
lot.
off.
Yeah,
Back
we
into
are
his
like
bed.
fueled by
Anyway,
pettiness.
when I got better, I
In
went
this
upstairs
fanfic.
and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped with lace on it. Then I put on some corset stuff on the front. Then I
Leather
put on
and lace
black fishnet
is also, like,
and
very
black
bold
icon
of you.
with Pictures of Billy
Teenager.
Joe Armstrong on them. I put my
Billy Joe
hair all
Armstrong.
out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If
Why
you don't know
not?
who she is, you are prep, so off. So I put on
We
blood
can't
red
win.
lipstick, black eyeliner.
You don't know
black
me. I'm not. I could not be a
Kawaii.
friend.
Kawaii,
prep.
girl. But Ludi Mary said
Kawaii
sadly.
girl.
bangs.
Okay, I know I already said I had a favorite sentence from this, but you look
Kawaii
kawaii, girl.
girl.
Ludi Mary said sadly.
Oh, you look kawaii, girl.
Yeah, how are you saying that?
You look kawaii, girl.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Yeah. God, I want to act. I want to produce this piece
Write
of
it.
theater.
Write
so
it.
bad.
You look kawaii, girl.
Get it?
So
You
good.
do too.
Fangs.
I said sadly.
The four
But I
eyes
was
really
still
hits.
upset.
Yeah.
I slit both my wrists, feeling totally
she goes,
depressed,
once again.
and I sucked out all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom, and I put the shades on so Snap
Exploding.
and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes.
Didn't she like shoot
You
them?
have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Vampire was in the hair of magic creatures.
Me
He
too.
was
V8.
depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He
We're
was
getting a
sucking his
recap
blood from
episode.
Yeah, just in case you forgot.
Hi. He said it in a depressed way.
Hi back, I said in a wickily sad
Wick-wa-wee.
way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other.
In front of all those people? Are you in class right now?
Stop it now, you horny simpletons!
Shouted Professor McGonagall.
I hate when
who was
Professor
watching us.
McGoggle
So
screams
was
at me
everyone else.
mid-coitus.
Vampire.
I'm honestly I'm
I started
with
slapping.
Professor McGoggle.
Stop
Oh, and
trying
now
to
she's
screw me.
slapping
You know I
Vampire.
love Draco, I shouted, then I ran away angrily. Chapter 13.
Cool.
Vampire and I run up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We
Nice.
were so
Scared of what?
scared.
Dumbledore! Dumbledore!
We both yelled.
They're on a Dumbledore
Dumbledore
basis
came
with him.
What is
Oh,
it that you want
sick.
now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily.
I like how the voice for
Voldemort
Dumbledore.
has Draco.
We shouted at the same time.
Didn't you
He
just
laughed
die?
in an evil voice.
No,
don't.
don't. We
Don't
need
laugh in an evil voice.
Draco.
Go. We begged.
No.
In
Said
unison.
meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort
Not one darn.
does to Draco.
Pointedly now making Dumbledore not swear? I'm confused as to the Dumbledore agenda.
Well, this Dumbledore feels different than skateboarding Dumbledore. You know, I know that's not official, but for some reason they feel like different characters to me. He came
It's
on.
a set of twins, Dumbledore and
Ooh, give me that fanfic.
that's it.
I would love their adventures.
Dumbledore and Dumbledore.
They're brothers, but they're opposites.
Yeah.
Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you,
That's
Ebony,
mean.
he said while he frowned looking at me. Besides,
Anger
I
icons.
never liked him that much anyway. He
Oh,
walked away. Vampires
Skated
started
away.
crying.
Yeah.
excuse you.
My Draco! He moaned.
Author's note. Don't you think gay guys are like so hot? It's okay. I tried to help him, but that didn't
I
stop.
do.
He started
Yes.
to cry tears
Same.
of blood. And then he
Got me.
explained-
There are many layers there.
I
Oh,
had
brain
an
blast.
idea, he exclaimed.
What? I asked him.
You'll see, he said.
Coy.
He took out his wand and did a spell. Then, suddenly, we were
Not
in
that stock
Voldemort's
sound.
lair.
We ran with our wands out. Just as we
That's pretty
heard
OP. I don't think you should be able to do that.
That's your issue you're having.
It is the one issue I have with this.
Chapter
Yeah,
14.
I was really taken
Author's
out.
note. Off preps, okay?
Okay.
Raven
You heard her,
fangs were
preps.
happening again. I'm sorry I couldn't update.
If you're a prep,
I
leave
was
a comment.
depressed And had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists.
Oh,
P.S.
no.
I'm not updating till I give you my 10 good reviews. Warning, some of
10
this
now.
chapter is extremely scray.
I know they're
Your
worth.
excretion advice. We ran into where Voldemort was. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was.
Learn his
Draco
name.
was there
So
trying to tears of
disrespectful.
blood. Snape
Crying tears of blood. Oh my gosh.
People live their authentic lives.
Vampire and I ran. in
Why was it
front.
Tyler Oakley?
Read
I
my
would be
side,
honored.
you despicable preps.
He shouted as we
Oh, yeah, she
started
has a gun.
shooting
Forgot
him
about
with
that.
the gun. He then suddenly.
I think
he
that's
looked at
the most
me,
OP
and
part.
He fell
No.
down with a lovey-dovey
Why
look
is
in
he
his
lovey
eyes.
dovey?
Doc.
He's just always wanting to be shot.
In Dis, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay?
Thank you.
Huh? I asked.
Good to
You know
know.
me, I love you. Will you have sex with me?
As you're
Asked
dying?
Snaketail.
I
You know that
started
band, As I
laughing
Lay Dying?
really. What the fuck? You torture my boyfriend and then you expect me to you?
It's a man's
God,
world, huh?
You are so
Disgusting.
up, you fucking
You
bastard,
tell him.
I said angrily. And then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out like a fountain.
Gross.
Yo, I'm in
Screamed.
this.
He started
There's a
screaming,
clear, like,
running around. Then he
Feminist
fell down and
subplot going
died.
on. Love it.
I burst into tears. sadly.
Thank you for the artistic
What
choice.
thou doing? Called Voldemort.
Shakespeare.
Then he started coming.
Oh.
We could hear his high heels
Oh,
clapping
okay, I was
to us.
like,
High heels.
So we got on our broomstick.
drag
and we
Voldemort
flew to Hogwarts.
with love.
That's a thing.
Oh, I
Went to
know.
my room.
It's great. it up.
Vampire went away. There I started crying.
No explanation,
What's
he's just like-
wrong, honey? Asked Draco, taking off his clothes so we could screw.
Island,
He
what's
had a
wrong?
sex
What's
pact.
wrong?
Get it? Because he's so sexy.
Fuck's
And
off.
a really huge, you know what, and everything.
I love that
Amazing.
edit.
So unfair. I yelled.
Amazing.
Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps here except for Baludi Mary?
I ask
'Cause
myself
she's
every
not
day.
ugly
She's
or
not
anything.
ugly. She's just
Why would
a
you
juice
wanna be
bottle.
ugly?
She's just built
I
different.
don't like the preps
Like a
anyway.
juice bottle.
They're such fucking sluts. Answer Draco.
Okay, Draco.
Yeah,
Harsh words, but
everyone's
Slut
in
shaming.
love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampires like me, and now even Snaketail.
well, Snaketail's dead. You killed him, so I don't think you should. That counts.
Yeah,
in that
win.
lineup.
Why couldn't
Come on.
Satan have made me less beautiful, I shouted angrily. Author's note. Don't worry, Inobi isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many
Clarify.
things.
Okay, back to
Why
it.
can't I just be normal? It's a f***ing curse. I
hate being beautiful and talented and gothic.
I relate.
Author's note.
Fully, completely.
Stop flaming, okay? By the way, you suck
Stop.
from no on. Every time someone flams me, I'm gonna slit my
No.
wrists. Fangs to Raven.
Don't do that. I'm not drinking for that one.
Yeah.
Shouted Draco
No
sadly.
threatening,
No,
please.
please, come back.
But I was
So
too
sad.
mad. Whatever. Now you can go and have sex with vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and
Whatever.
closed my black door.
Blood
with the
red
blood-red
key.
Then I looked at my
She spray
black
paint that too.
good Charlotte
Time to
watch
rock,
and
dude.
noticed that it was time
Give,
to-
give me the merch.
I put
Give
on a
me
short
this
rimmed
merch.
black gothic dress that said anarchy
This,
on the
like,
front in blood red letters, and it was all
Wardrobe.
spiky
This
belt.
gal has.
Under that, I put on
She
ribbed
should just
black
draw.
fishnets
She's
and
got
boots that said Joel all
so
over them
many-
in blood red letters.
Joel.
I put my ebony black hair out.
Make it
Anyway, I
stop.
went downstairs, feeling all sad and
There
depressed.
she goes,
Dragon
down the
Ball
stairs.
hair.
I did some
Yeah.
advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody
Biology.
pentagram into a black guitar.
What?
Suddenly the guitar turned
I'd love
to
to see
Drake.
it.
Inobi,
What?
I love you, I shouted sadly. I do not care
Shouting
what those
sadly.
fucking preps and
It's a lot of
posers
shouting
think.
sadly.
You're
So much
the most
sadly.
beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, I used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I
bummer.
just want to be with you. I fucking love you.
And to fuck
Then he
you.
started to
A
sing
lot.
The Chronicles of Life and Death. We considered it our song now, because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Oh my god, I said after he was finished. Some preps stared at us, but I just stuck my middle finger up.
Stop it. Okay,
They were
well.
covered in black nail polish and were intertwined with Draco's now. I love you, I said.
Stop
And
interrupting
then we
class.
started
Yeah, I'm here to
Then
learn,
we went away
baby.
holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but he stopped because everyone was clapping.
soundbite.
Then I saw a
They're
photo
clapping because they
taken
looked
with MDR.
sexy. I want that for me.
We looked at each other all shocked.
Oh, MCR and Hogsmeade. That's a drink.
It's hard for me to
Be
ban.
continued.
I paced that pretty well. Man.
I didn't. But
Okay,
there's-
what are we
there's-
thinking so far?
I don't know.
Many things.
There's my earring drop. There's a lot to take in here.
Yeah, for sure.
The direct address is like maybe my favorite consistent part.
The like author's notes at the beginning, just like insulting every single person who's reading it.
like what a fan base you must have.
I'm not giving you more content till you give me 10 good reviews.
10 good reviews.
I want a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'm in Ebony. I probably wanted to be Ebony for a long portion of my time. Like, I don't know, just like there's something very nostalgic about this to me. Just like
For sure.
who didn't want to be just like a gothic cool gal?
Honestly,
Dating Draco. Like that's very relatable to me specifically.
you wanted to date Draco?
No, I knew many girls were like, oh. They all wanted to date Draco. They didn't want to date Harry Potter.
No,
so
he's too much of a goody two shoes. Who wants the chosen one?
Yeah.
You can have rich, mean kid.
I also love erotica with no erotica. That's very fun. And there's the sex
thingy,
appeal
the thingy.
in this sexy story is nothing. There's
nothing.
there's
love
nothing for the spank bank in this fan fiction. For me personally, I don't know. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum.
There's so much. Will we ever know if Hagrid is a student or a teacher? Because apparently he's a pervert.
And what were those flowers? I still want to know.
It turned into black flames. That's all we know.
It's a mystery.
It's a medical mystery.
And I'm on the case.
We're on the case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, we've still got 2 parts left. So thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check back in for part 2, and otherwise like and subscribe for more content just like this. We will see you next time.